Oh, by the way, we actually have 2 brand new YouTube members. So thanks to Tanya Gervais and Maddie Snell for both becoming YouTube members. They clicked the join button on my YouTube channel. Apparently they've matched up and ranked a few times, and OSM has won 5 times in a row without knowing that he was against Rotweiler. And OSM does hold rank 1 and rank 2 at the moment. So that's pretty impressive, OSM rank 1 and rank 2. But the last 2 or 3 seasons, I've seen Rotweiler make top 10 at some point. They did play before, like I've already said. OSM and Rotweiler did play pretty recently, and OSM lost that. That was after he beat Fairy Peak. He went on to also beat Ixo, J-Walls, and Scrub. So he was on a big win streak, actually. You know, Fairy, Scrub, J-Walls, Ixo. That's a huge, huge resume to have from OSM. And it was Rotweiler who was able to, you know, bring a halt to that win streak. So Rotweiler beat OSM, and then he also beat Ixo recently. So Rotweiler is the one with the currently longer winning streak. He's on 2 wins in a row. OSM only on the 1 win in a row. Just the other day, actually taking down Ocelon. That was his first match on stream after losing to Rotweiler. But I'm expecting OSM to get his revenge here. Let's see if he can do that. He's playing in the, well, looks like a bit like the Grokken car from back in the day. Can we get some ones in chat if you know what the Grokken car is? Or if you can remember the Grokken car, just minus the helmet. Yeah, I swear, if he just had the helmet, then this would be the Grokken car. What do you guys think of this goal explosion now from OSM? Do you guys like, is it called the black hole or something? I'm not really sure. Poka's actually 28 month in a row resub, by the way. Holy cow. That is, I think, all the months, and probably the first 28 monther I've had. Welcome back, man. Solar Flare looks so good. Solar Flare. Do I need to, yeah, black hole, Solar Flare, same thing. Do I need to like turn on like some sort of setting like lens flares or something or other to get it to look good? Because I don't think it looks good, but other people seem to love it. So maybe I need to do something different. Nice recovery here by OSM. Gonna put another shot on target, and it's gonna find the opposite corner from the one he put the first goal into. Really nice landing there by OSM. Able to set up a shot much earlier than Rotweiler's expecting. Affectation it is. Thanks for the 2 month in a row. Tier 1. I appreciate that as well, buddy. Now, if Rotweiler is going to win this series, it's actually not, you know, that big a deal if he drops down 3 or 4 goals in any of the games. Well, based on what I've seen from him recently, he's got pretty good comeback mechanics and a good playstyle for coming back from behind. I would say the same thing about OSM. Neither of them really panic too much when they're behind. They don't start changing the way that they play. He just continues to play really solid. And he actually managed to come back from, I think it was a 4-goal deficit to Ixo in the final game of their best of 5 and win that. And you know, even though I've just said that, if there's anybody watching this right now and you haven't seen the Ixo versus Rotweiler series, I would fully recommend it. It's one of the best ones we've had on stream recently. Excellent squash at the near post here by Rotweiler. Top corner was the intended destination. Whoa! Whoa! Canis! Just with 100 quid for a prize pool.
Any chance we can get a fair
just like that.
Rotweiler after RLCS?
30 versus Rotweiler. That is definitely one of the matches I've been, you know, eyeing up. Wow. All right then. Prize pool it is. Let me go and see if I can get a donation goal working right now. Sometimes it takes a while, but I'll try and do it quickly. If it works first try, then we'll just go for it. I've got to end the current one though. Right, prize pool. No, the goal doesn't really matter. It's just whatever you guys want to contribute. If you do want to contribute, have I done this in the right order? It's like the American date format is what I need to use for this, which I'm not very familiar with, unfortunately. I'm used to the days coming before the months when I type out a date. Not sure if there's actually any country in the world besides America who do that. Put the month first. Are there any other countries that put the month first? Excuse me. Canada does as well. Yeah, but Canada's just USA's hat, so that's to be expected. Hold on, this donation goal didn't work. I know how to make it work though. I've just got to delete it, and then Just gotta paste it in here. There we go. So apparently if you cut it and then paste it, it works.
Some McLovin for you
Bang.
too, since that was a prize pool less than 3.
Oh my goodness, Mechanics with the 5,000 bitch here as well. I appreciate it, man. 100 quid to the players. And then 5,000 bits to me. You're far too kind.
Vacanus, kit and some sugar from a daddy.
Oh, well, you're taking his time with this one. Look at that control, though. He's got it over the top of OSM and then the wrong direction. It was close, but not close enough. Very low scoring game 1 so far between these two. And all we've really had to analyze is that OSM's had some accurate shooting. Rotweiler's had some almost accurate shooting at times. That is the main difference for me. Rotweiler with a chance there to get a bump onto OSM. He's trying to keep an eye on OSM's position there. Look at the turnaround by Rotweiler. And again, shooting accuracy lets him down. OSM not getting the most powerful shot though in the counter-attack. So that might be the end of perfect top corner shots for OSM. Another shot that looks lacking. Rotweiler has OSM on the wrong side of the field here. This is not an easy position to defend from. Taking the shot that early does give OSM a pretty easy save though. Now, time is running out for Rotweiler. Game 1, he wants to get a win here. He'll have to just give up on his usual playstyle, take a big risk, because he's not going to get 2 easy chances to score. Is he going to squeeze this one? And there he is, going to get it in. OSM actually giving him the path to get in this one. Look at that. Rotweiler gets the goal he's been looking for. Now it's all up to him. What is he going to go for off the kickoff to try and create a chance? That's not the worst outcome, in fact. Ball's in his half, but he has the 100 boost and he will be able to take possession. Strong 50-50 past OSM, but the ball's kicked off the wall. Really tough rebound, but he puts it in. Rotweiler ties it up with a negative angle rebound. Didn't get the luckiest bounce, but he kept his composure. Waited for it to line up, and he does get the second goal. What a play. And you know, that's not the kind of comeback I was expecting from Rotweiler. Well, hold on. Not over just yet. He wins game 1. Just like that. No way. OSM looking for the revenge today. And he's actually going to be dropping game 1. I don't believe that. You know, there's one thing that OSM needs to go back and think about, and that is that taking a shot the way that he did right before Rotweiler counter-attacked might not have been the best idea, because he gave Rotweiler the chance to save the ball into the corner, collect it, put it into the open net. If he had just, you know, popped the ball over the near post instead of shooting far post, there would never have been any chance for Rotweiler to quickly recycle that possession. He would have had to go for a really awkward save, and even if he does come out with the ball, it's not going to be as quick, it's not going to be as immediate a result.
Scripted.
More strong kickoff possession play by Rotweiler. Losing it territorially is not a problem when you have this much control, and he just dangles OSM at the front of the box. Momentum is strongly in the Englishman's favour now. And he might be about to make a huge upset, even though he's already beaten OSM and Ixo in recent 1v1 series on stream. Everybody expected OSM to win this one. OSM's currently first and second simultaneously in the 1v1 leaderboard, and we're not at the exact start of the season anymore, so that is very impressive. OSM over the top does get one back. Completely outplayed Rotweiler in this one. Rotweiler was trying to sneak in and turn, throw a rush challenge in, but look at that read by OSM. Before Rotweiler's even turning, OSM's already taken the flick. By the way, I want to say thank you to Daddy of Johnny Boy for the 7-month Prime sub. Cheers, Dad. Random Gamer, thanks for the Prime sub as well.
The script has done it again. Look at the hoggers in chat.
It's not a bad script, is it? It's just getting better and better, though. Rotweiler doing what OSM just did to him. Doing what he just did to him.
These scripts just keep getting better and better.
And that shows the danger of the backwards challenge that we're used to seeing from OSM, actually. I don't think we see backwards challenges from anyone else in the world as much as we do from OSM. And clearly, it's working for him the majority of the time, or else he wouldn't be rank 1 and 2 in the rank leaderboard challenging like that. He's very good at it. But if he does pick the moment where somebody's about to flick the ball, then he's got no chance. You saw there, the flick wasn't even particularly fast. It was a decent flick from Rotweiler, but it wasn't the speed that got it in, it was the timing. It was the fact that he caught OSM backflipping that he put it over the top at that moment that resulted in a goal. Rotweiler doesn't have much boost here. In fact, he's got none, and OSM will take the lead here. What happened to Rotweiler's boost in this position? Alright, so there's two things to consider here. If you look back at that play in hindsight, you'd probably wonder to yourself, why didn't Rotweiler go to his goal earlier? Why didn't he flip towards his goal as soon as he recovered? And he would have easily been able to make that save. And you're right, he would have. But if he does that, then he gives OSM a lot more space, and OSM probably doesn't flick the ball from as far away as he did. He'll come closer, and then he'll flick it. So he's in a bit of a lose-lose position. If Rotweiler flips early, then OSM can just dribble up close and flick from close range. If he doesn't flip early back to his goal, OSM can take the early shot and beat him to the net. So you just got to pick your poison, I guess. You're either hoping that the flick is going to be weak enough that you can catch up to it, or if you're going to back off to goal quickly, hope that the opponent messes it up from close range. Look at that from OSM, staring down Rotweiler as he comes to go for the demo play, and Rotweiler jumps clean over the top. Doesn't look like much, but that is a huge mind game. Victory for OSM. The half flip mechanics also on point when they needed to be. Yeah, Random Gamer, thanks for the Prime sub. Vacanis another 1500 bits. We've also got Spooks 5U, thanks for the Prime sub. 10 of the prize fill from Kiz. Script has indeed done it again. Whiffs, thanks to the 2-month tier 1. Or is that a 2-month Prime actually? Yeah, the script is pretty good today, not gonna lie. Pretty good, pretty decent script. Observe all these kickoffs, by the way, guys. You know, there's a lot of them that are ending up in Rotweiler's half, but they're not like problematic for him. They're actually well under his control. And that's because he's not trying to land his car in OSM's half. Watch the way he dodges in every single one of these kickoffs. He's actually just doing damage control. See that? He's trying to neutralize the ball, get in the way of it, rather than try and force it past his opponent. That's going to result in less kickoff goals for him, but more kickoff possessions for him. And certainly less kickoff goals for his opponent, which is one way that you can try to get the game to be a little bit less about kickoffs and more about midfield play. We'll watch it again. He's just trying to get in the way of the ball, force it in a controlled manner. He's not trying to get that to bounce off the wall, you know, old-fashioned scrub killer style, and immediately put it into an undefended net. He's just trying to get it away from OSM. Make sure that OSM's not getting a kickoff goal. Love that line as well by Rotweiler, not centering the ball in front of his own net, instead just staying calm. Ball's close to net, but no way for OSM to put it in. OSM with some very delayed turns, but he's doing well. He managed to snuff out the bump play earlier on from Rotweiler, and I think that threw off Rotweiler's rhythm a little bit when OSM managed to avoid that one. He's not really had anything going, and Rotweiler being so linear on that play took away most of his options. Look at this control though by OSM. No boost, but who needs boost when you can pop the ball at will? 9-3 with over 2 minutes remaining. This is starting to become an extremely one-sided game too. Samuel Fall, thanks for the 2-month in a row Prime, by the way. I appreciate that. How to stop tier 3 subbing and change to Prime without losing streak? You just have to cancel your resub. If you want to change from a regular sub, or you know, if you want to change from any paid sub to a Twitch Prime sub, just cancel your subscription. Or don't cancel. You click click the don't renew subscription button in your subs page. You go to your subs page on Twitch, then you find me. Click on don't renew subscription, and that won't cancel your subscription or anything. You'll still be a subscriber to me. But when it reaches the end of the month, it's not going to auto renew, and then you can just use your Twitch Prime sub when that happens. And you'll keep the streak alive. You'll keep your sub streak alive. That's how you do it. Wonder if OSM can open up a 10-goal gap here. Oh, never mind. Well, no, if he goes for a boost at times like this, I guess he won't. Thanks to the reminder. Forgot you had Prime anytime, buddy. Just remember, guys, check to see if your Prime's available. Even if you're not going to use it on me, you use it in my stream. You can use it in someone else's. Got to keep that on cooldown. Now, that's a pretty successful fake jump by Rotweiler, but OSM's touch was such that he didn't concede the boost, at least. If you're going to concede the ball, try not to concede the boost. Don't give your opponent everything. That's what OSM's doing right now. He's giving Rotweiler some things, but he's taking something else in return. It's always a trade with OSM. Rarely do you get anything for free. Same with all of the top ones players in the moment. Becoming a game of chess, a back and forth in the midfield. I remember that when Fairy Peak lost to OSM, he said that he described OSM as playing the perfect ones play style. He felt like OSM's decision making was, you know, as a if you put it all together in a flow chart, it was, you know, it all made sense. He's making very good decisions with how to attack, how to defend. And if Fairy Peak's impressed, then anyone should be impressed. And it looks like we will get the 7-goal gap. Never mind. Okay, we'll clip that one. Very good shooting by OSM here. What was that? Oh no. The bean. It's alright though. You'll settle for a 6-goal gap, I think. I think you'll be okay with this one. Rotweiler can have to just say goodbye to this game. I'll wait until the next. Apologies for my coughing, by the way. My voice might also seem a little bit rough around the edges today, because I do have a slight cold after this weekend. I was away casting Gfinity. Lots of people sneezing on the plane when I was coming back. Stop coughing. I can't help it, mate. I can't help it. Oh man, Carl, thanks for the 5 months of Prime. And is that tier 3 sub? You bet it is. Thank you. I made this for the tier 3 sub. I gotta check if you've tier 3 sub before. I don't think you have. I made this. Is that your first ever? Oh no, it wasn't you a tier 3 sub. It was Tent Man. I got confused. Tent Man tier 3 sub. Tent Man has indeed tier 3 sub before. Welcome back. Tent Man is another tier 3 sub. I really appreciate that. I made this with a 2-month tier 1. And Marissi with a new Prime sub. What on earth are these? There's notifications. These constant notifications.
Goes to the naughty Rotty. Don't call it a gingerly.
Betting this cash goes to the naughty Rotty. Don't call it a comeback. Well, we'll see, Mr. Keem. And right now it's a fairly even situation. OSM 1 possession in front now, almost 1 goal in front. Will he be able to get it? Well, actually some solid defense by Rotweiler. Blocking all angles and remaining tied up. Keeping the ball close to him. See, OSM threatening that backwards challenge was enough to get Rotweiler to pull the trigger on the flick there. Not many people will be able to fake challenge you backwards and succeed, but OSM is one of them. Did I miss somebody here? No, Marissi with a Prime sub. Mr. Key with 30 quid to the prize pool. Hippie Cat with another fiver to the prize pool. Of course, this will go 70% to the winner, 30% to second place after 100 been chopped off the top. And at the moment, it is that naughty Roddy who's in front with an air dribble, no less. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to update the score. You're right. Yeah, thank you guys. Trying to multitask too much here. Who needs production? Who needs production value? Just get the score wrong. You know, most like proper productions also get a score right. Look at that save by OSM. I think it might have actually crept in, I should say. Let's check here. Rotweiler did not need to get any more touches. It's about as close as you can get to saving that shot without actually saving that shot. You know, there would have been half a chance actually for OSM to recover and get a second save. He was robbed by the ball's explosion. Rotweiler very, very scared of OSM's early challenges, as OSM profited several times last game by just challenging as quickly as humanly possible. He's going to go for the infield dribble this time and get his first goal off game 3. Own Gore, thank you for the Prime sub, by the way. Appreciate it, buddy. Hey, Armdello, my day is going pretty good. Thanks for asking. Got a bit of a cold, but I'm not feeling too bad. Just my voice, really. My voice in my throat is a little bit sore, but it's no big deal. You should cast yourself casting one day. I have live casted my own ranked games before, but it's pretty, I think, pretty tilting. Can't do that too often. Could get very tilted. Get an OSM infield dribble. Catches Rotweiler off guard. Rotweiler's got to stop going for these high blocks on the outside wall. Take another look at this one. OSM just straight infield and just try and put that move that we saw from OSM into your own games, guys. No joke. it will surprise so many people.
Great show matches.
Doesn't look like much, but you know, faking a wall clear, or even faking a touch up the wall, and then going over the top of the ball, cutting in field straight towards the enemy goal. It's going to get you goals in 1s, 2s, even 3s sometimes, but mostly 1s and 2s. Because people, they go so high on the wall, especially in ranked, so they go really high on the wall, trying to get those big dunks over the top. And if you can predict that, cut in field, you're going to profit quite heavily. What is this from Rotweiler? He's giving away possession a bit easily here. OSM just sitting back in the midfield thinking, well, I'll score those. I will take those if you give them to me. About best of 6. Can we change this to best of 11 now? We've already agreed to best of 5, mate. No, I don't want to be casting a best of 11 in my current vocal state as well. Probably not good for me. OSM again, just parking his car backwards in front of Rotweiler. Getting Rotweiler to commit pretty heavily to these flicks. It's a nice shot actually by Rot after the good 50-50 at the edge of the box. OSM underestimating, or rather overestimating his boost that time. He was going for one of those twisting side flip 50-50s where you just plow straight through the ball. That does not work when you're running out of boost. So you need that boost for propulsion. You're not getting a dodge in the correct direction. Rotweiler looking for maybe the delayed air roll shot, but couldn't really make up his mind, and OSM is going to punish him again. It has been all too easy for OSM running away this game. Rotweiler keeps on barreling straight down the middle, and he is conceding goals in the counter-attack as a result. Yeah, I don't think Rotweiler's going to get too many goals from low 50-50s at the moment. This is my first flicks haven't been too scary. Look at that from OSM, he's just blocking the ball in.
Little dog, you got me into professional Rocket League. Damn, my left nut empties only for you.
Wait, what does that say? Oh, for goodness sake. John, why did I reread this? I was like, what did Brian just say? Let me reread that again. Oh, yeah, of course that's what he said. Actually, 500 bits. Johnny Dillon. Glad that you can join us for a stream today. Look at this speed from OSM. Holy cow. Watching from Rotweiler's POV there. It's almost as if he can't believe that OSM is already here taking a shot. And Rotweiler just not quite quick enough to keep up. I missed the donation. Oh, you saw I did Faux Soup. Thanks for 39 quid. That's $50, I believe, to the prize pool. You guys have turned this into a pretty serious prize pool all of a sudden. That's very kind of you. Panan Trick, thanks for the tier 1 sub, brand new. Welcome to the stream today, everybody who's new. Welcome back, everybody who's old. Already said this joke, but yeah, old like me. Feels bad. Almost 28. Not really. Kind of almost 28. Yeah, Rotweiler's really starting to get frustrated now. If you're going to go for these rush challenges, I would recommend that you come from goal side. See here, Rotweiler sneaking out to the outside of the field right there. Means that OSM has a lot easier of a time getting the ball past him on the side that he can then score from. It's not a bad shot actually by OSM. It's going to go in. Rotweiler not showing enough respect to OSM's shooting ability. And it doesn't look like it's going to be an easy shot, but look at that. Rotweiler's caught between a rock and a hard place. He wants to keep up ball pressure, but he also wants to stay close enough to his goal to save the kickoff shot. Difficult to find that sweet spot. Yeah, you feel old at 23? How can you feel old at 23? Are all of your friends like 10 or something? First stream, so sad that it's not a marble. This is becoming really popular, really common now, isn't it? People are actually devastated when I'm not streaming marbles. I usually stream marbles on Fridays or Saturdays. Sometimes other days of the week, but mainly Fridays and Saturdays. Fridays or Saturdays, I should say. Because that's when I record for Marble Monday. I would love to see Rotweiler go off the wall for that, actually. You know, what he's doing right now, although it might get more goals in the long run, it's not getting a goal quick enough. OSM has just knocked 12 seconds off the clock. And Rotweiler needs 3 more.
Spectre or Spectre, Spirit, Spook, and Wraith. Is the soul or spirit of a dead person
Smithlark,
or
cheers for the Halloween-related facts.
Lore,
Good stuff.
of ghost.
Okay, hold on. There's one more shot here. Rotweiler has to score with this flick or it's all over. He will score with this flick, though. Surely not. To come from 5 goals back in the final minute has rarely been done before on stream. He's already made one ridiculous comeback this series. Can he make another? Not with kickoffs like that, he won't. And I think the clock might just win the game for OSM right now. Indeed, it will. No chance now for Rotweiler to get the ball into OSM's net before 0 seconds. It will be game 3 to OSM. Now, if you're a Rotweiler fan, you best be hoping that he changes up his approach to OSM's goal when he's in control of the possession. His biggest issue right now is he's conceding far too many counter-attack goals. The best way to stop that is to stop putting himself completely out of position for shots and stop overextending for plays that might work and plays that when they don't work are going to concede you goals at the other end. You know, I'm talking about these low dribbles, all the focus on low 50-50s and mind games down low. That tends to work more once you've adjusted your opponent's defense with flicks. You know, when you get them pre-jumping, when you get them going up high and trying to get ahead of themselves to block your high shots, then since they're predisposed to saving high shots, you go down low. But Rotweiler never really did that. He never went high this series, and that's where we're seeing so many well-defended low 50-50s and flicks and fakes by OSM. There we go. Rotweiler does go high, and he will get a goal straight away. Now, I think if he sticks to this sort of strategy, just going high with shots, actually, probably going to be his best bet. OSM in a great position, though, at the moment, to get his perfect revenge. And he is starting to read Rotweiler's quick challenges more and more and more. Yeah, just not the right way to turn. Again, you see the problem for Rotweiler is he's not challenging with his goal, or he's not challenging from directly between his goal and the ball, which is where you want to be if you want to give yourself the best chance of stopping an immediate shot from going in. You know, try and force the opposing player around you. So if they do get the ball past you, they don't have as much of a chance to put it in your net before you can recover. What are you guys spamming? Are you guys spamming about... Oh, it's this one guy spamming. Yeah, ban him. Oh, he's timed out. Yeah, I would just ban that guy, honestly. That's not worth... Yeah, if everybody's typing it, then it's no big deal. But if one guy's just spamming it, I usually just ban. One man spam, you get banned. Like, come on. How desperate are you for attention that you just write the same message over and over again? I've already read this spam though. I don't know why you guys are so impressed by this,
Johnny,
or how you're so impressed by this spam.
Did you tell them about the prize pool? Be honest.
Oh, actually, I don't think I did, but I don't want to do that right now. This is probably not the best time to do that. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing right now from Rotweiler. This is one of the first times this entire series that he's managed to keep OSM boxed in. You know, not conceded any counter-attack goals for this entire period of play. Man, my throat is killing me right now. I'll survive though, don't worry. Not that any of you were worried, of course. No, I bet exactly zero people were worried. Where you guys, what are all these spams? I don't get it. Oh, Rotweiler. Should have probably scored that one. Look at this though, he's still got OSM in his half. I think finally OSM might be able to break free. And that boost miss by Rotweiler's got him a little bit mispositioned now. He hasn't been able to get between OSM and the near post while shadowing. He had to take that challenge face on. OSM trying to run side to side now. He's giving it his own go at keeping Rotweiler boxed in. Rotweiler still extremely straight at OSM's goal when he dribbles quite a lot of the time.
Multiply by 10.
Oh dear, 2 boost misses in a row for Rotweiler, and he would have really liked those boosts.
Country starting with letter. Animal with end letter of country. Color with end letter of
Yeah, it would be pretty nice to have those boosts right about now for Rotweiler. He might have had a better chance of stopping that ball from hitting his back wall. Doesn't take anything away from OSM's bravery and consistency with the ceiling shot. He's going to be rewarded with a kickoff goal as well. And just like that, 2 boost misses, 2 goals for OSM. drink some hard liquor to clear your throat. Yeah, sometimes, you know, a little bit of whiskey can help, but that's not what it is. So I've got a cold, so it's probably not that. If you just like have a sore throat, or you know, oh dear, if you just have a sore throat, or like you know, if you're losing your voice, then yeah, I find that, you know, a little bit of whiskey or something can help. But for when I've got a cold, I just go for lemon sipping water. It's the best way to do it.
Love you, boy. You're my mama, and my dad and I will cherish your nose forever and ever and ever. Amen.
Excellent. Another boost missed by Rotweiler here. That allowed OSM back into the game. He might have been, Rotweiler might have been able to box OSM into his half, and instead he centered it, giving OSM a goal. Rotweiler's going to drop the great pass in chat. He knows it's probably coming from OSM if he doesn't do it. Guys, I'll catch up on all the these donations and subs that I've missed after this series is over, by the way. If things don't change, it looks like OSM might be about to take 3 games in a row here. Interesting series though. Rotweiler has still got so much more potential. He's very good at some aspects of ones, and then other aspects he looks like he's not quite as comfortable with. You know, besides the stuff that we already talked about, between games 3 and 4, his aerial ability is also something that I would call into question. OSM's definitely the more comfortable of the 2 players coming off the ceiling and coming off walls for plays. But that's not to say that Rotweiler looks slow in the air or anything. He's not quite as confident, not as willing to go onto the air. Situations exactly like this.
I hit Champ 1 for the first time yesterday and couldn't have done it without advice and insight from your channel.
Congrats on Champ 1. That's a pretty big milestone. You got the addition. You got the purple now. Is it purple, pink? I'm not sure what color it is. But yeah, congrats. That's a big jump. Keep up the good work. Maybe you'll get Grand Champ this season next. I'm sure it's possible. You know, something we've not seen too much this game is demo OSM. Been pretty rare in this particular series. You know, one of the reasons for that could be the fact that the last time OSM played against Rotweiler, he'd lost the entire series while going for a demo play. Rotweiler wants to get some revenge. Somebody down by 2 goals. Nice transition to make it 1.
From Greenland.
First donation from Greenland. Wow. That's pretty cool. I mean, it might be. I'm not sure if it is the first, but it really well could be. We got 30 seconds, Rotweiler. 1 goal is all that he needs to take this to game 5, but his boost management has been you know, really hindered by his ability to pick up those 100 pads at times this series. OSM is playing this one smart, drawing Rotweiler in, jumps over the demo, and he's going to get rewarded with a goal at the other end. Rotweiler made this one a bit too obvious, I think. OSM could really see him coming a mile away there. Yeah, and the ball's already popped over the top. I don't know about that one. If OSM didn't have the ball like completely under control there, I think the demo play is maybe viable because you can force the jump and then make a play on the ball. But if OSM is about to make a play on the ball while jumping over you, I'm not too sure about that one. You know, side flip flick didn't work at the end here. GG's calls Rotweiler, and it was a good series. A very interesting series. One of the best comebacks that we've seen on stream in a while from Rotweiler in game 1. But OSM really dominated game 2 and looked like he was in control of the other 2 games as well. So congratulations to him. He's going to be taking home the lion's share of 211 quid. What's that in dollars now? Let's see. So we're looking at $270 here. That looks things. $270 and then 50 cent on the dot. Not bad. Don't forget 50 cent. Good man. That tends to work more once you've adjusted your opponent's defense with flicks. You know, when you get them pre-jumping, when you get them going up high and trying to get ahead of themselves to block your high shots, then since they're predisposed to saving high shots, you go down low. But Rotweiler never really did that. He never went high this series, and that's where we're seeing so many well-defended low 50-50s and flicks and fakes by OSM. There we go. Rotweiler does go high, and he will get a goal straight away. Now I think if he sticks to this sort of strategy, just going high with shots, actually, probably going to be his best bet. OSM in a great position though, at the moment, to get his perfect revenge. And he is starting to read Rotweiler's quick challenges more and more and more. Yeah, just not the right way to turn. Again, you see the problem for Rotweiler is he's not challenging with his goal, or he's not challenging from directly between his goal and the ball, which is where you want to be if you want to give yourself the best chance of stopping an immediate shot from going in. You know, try and force the opposing player around you. So if they do get the ball past you, excuse me, they don't have as much of a chance to put it in your net before you can recover. What are you guys spamming? Are you guys spamming about... Oh, it's just one guy spamming. Yeah, ban him. Oh, he's timed out. Yeah, I would just ban that guy, honestly. That's like... That's not worth... yeah, if everybody's typing it, then it's no big deal. But if one guy's just spamming it, I usually just... one man spam, you get banned. Like, come on. How desperate are you for attention that you just write the same message over and over again? I've already read this spam though. I don't know why you guys are so impressed by this,
Johnny,
or how you're so impressed by this spam.
Did you tell them about the prize pool? Be honest.
Oh, actually, I don't think I did, but I don't want to do that right now. This is probably not the best time to do that. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing right now from Rotweiler. This is one of the first times this entire series that he's managed to keep OSM boxed in. You know, not conceded any counter-attack goals for this entire period of play. Man, my throat is killing me right now. I'll survive though, don't worry. Not that any of you were worried, of course. No, I bet exactly zero people were worried. Where you guys, what are all these spams? I don't get it. Oh, Rotweiler. Should have probably scored that one. Look at this though, he's still got OSM in his half. I think finally OSM might be able to break free. And that boost miss by Rotweiler's got him a little bit mispositioned now. He hasn't been able to get between OSM and the near post while shadowing. He had to take that challenge face on. OSM trying to run side to side now. He's giving it his own go at keeping Rotweiler boxed in. Rotweiler still extremely straight at OSM's goal when he dribbles quite a lot of the time.
Multiply by 10.
Oh dear, 2 boost misses in a row for Rotweiler, and he would have really liked those boosts.
Country starting with letter. Animal with end letter of country. Color with end letter of
Yeah, it would be pretty nice to have those boosts right about now for Rotweiler. He might have had a better chance of stopping that ball from hitting his back wall. Doesn't take anything away from OSM's bravery and consistency with the ceiling shot. He's going to be rewarded with a kickoff goal as well. And just like that, 2 boost misses, 2 goals for OSM. Drink some hard liquor to clear your throat. Yeah, sometimes, you know, a little bit of whiskey can help, but that's not what it is. So I've got a cold, so it's probably not that. If you're just like have a sore throat, or you know, oh dear. If you just have a sore throat, or like you know, if you're losing your voice, then yeah, I find that, you know, a little bit of whiskey or something can help. But for when I've got a cold, I just go for lime sip and water. It's the best way to do it.
Love you, boy. You're my mama and my dad, and I will cherish your nose forever and ever and ever. Amen. Excellent.
Another boost miss by Rotweiler here. That allowed OSM back into the game. He might have been, Rotweiler might have been able to box OSM into his half, and instead he centered it, giving OSM a goal. Rotweiler's going to drop the great pass in chat. He knows it's probably coming from OSM if he doesn't do it. Guys, I'll catch up on all the these donations and subs that I've missed after this series is over, by the way. If things don't change, it looks like OSM might be about to take 3 games in a row here. Interesting series though. Rotweiler has still got so much more potential. He's very good at some aspects of ones, and then other aspects he looks like he's not quite as comfortable with. You know, besides the stuff that we already talked about between games 3 and 4, his aerial ability is also something that I would call into question. OSM's definitely the more comfortable of the 2 players coming off the ceiling and coming off walls for plays. But that's not to say that Rotweiler looks slow in the air or anything. He's not quite as confident, not as willing to go onto the air. Situations exactly like this.
I hit Chap 1 for the first time yesterday and couldn't have done it without advice and insight from your channel.
Congrats to Chap 1. That's a pretty big milestone. You got the addition. You got the purple now. Is it purple, pink? I'm not sure what color it is. But yeah, congrats. That's a big jump. Keep up the good work. Maybe you'll get Grand Champ this season next. I'm sure it's possible. You know, something we've not seen too much this game is demo OSM. Been pretty rare in this particular series. You know, one of the reasons for that could be the fact that the last time OSM played against Rotweiler, he lost the entire series while going for a demo play. Rotweiler wants to get some revenge. It's only down by 2 goals. Nice transition to make it 1. First donation from Greenland. Wow. That's pretty cool. I mean, it might be. I'm not sure if it is the first, but it really well could be. We got 30 seconds, Rotweiler. 1 goal is all that he needs to take this to a game 5, but his boost management has been really hindered by his ability to pick up those 100 pads at times this series. OSM is playing this one smart, drawing Rotweiler in, jumps over the demo, and he's going to get rewarded with a goal at the other end. Rotweiler made this one a bit too obvious, I think. OSM could really see him coming a mile away there. Yeah, and the ball's already popped over the top. I don't know about that one. If OSM didn't have the ball like completely under control there, I think the demo play is maybe viable because you can force the jump and then make a play on the ball. But if OSM is about to make a play on the ball while jumping over you, I'm not too sure about that one. You know, side flip flick didn't work at the end here. GG's calls Rotweiler, and it was a good series. A very interesting series. One of the best comebacks that we've seen on stream in a while from Rotweiler in game 1. But OSM really dominated game 2 and looked like he was in control of the other 2 games as well. So congratulations to him. He's going to be taking home the lion's share of 211 quid.